everybody, and welcome to Dee Talk Live, Love Talk Mondays. How is everybody? How are you all? Tonight we go live via Crown Metropol in the city. We're here tonight actually doing a special for What Dee Thinks and for Crown Metropol. It's amazing. Happy long weekend to everybody as well. I hope everybody is doing amazingly and having a nice, gorgeous, relaxing night as we all deserve here in our beautiful the city of Melbourne as well. What are you guys doing? Let me know what you're doing. Say hello to me. Let me know what you're doing. It's a very, very exciting night. Many things happening here in this wonderful, beautiful city at the moment. I'm in a fabulous, beautiful room. It's really a loft, should I say, that was actually gifted to What Dee Thinks. And it's also to promote what a wonderful, wonderful, magical place the Crown is and can be. Tonight we are talking about another beautiful love topic, and it's quite interesting because many people always tend to speak about it and it comes up in conversation. So it's about knowing many things about previous relationships and what your past relationships were and if they should be spoken about with your new partner. So what I mean is, should you know everything from a previous past relationship situation? And what I mean by that is, we as individuals sometimes tend to think that we necessarily need to know everything from our partner's past or from their relationships, because it's part of our insecurity to somewhat sense, only because we want this relationship to be better than theirs, and what theirs was, we want to better it, so to be just more fabulous. And I think that's the reason why we tend to think that we need to know everything. So tonight's question is, do you need to necessarily know everything from your partner's past relationships and what they had been through to start off with before they met you? My answer to today's question is, in one way, I think that you do, only because you need to know how they got to that stage. So how they ended up, dating you, and why, what type of person they were. Because remember, sometimes we have repeat offenders. So, I talk about repeat fashion offenders in my article on our website. And it's like a repeat love offender, because this person keeps on doing the same sort of thing in the relationship, and pretty much, what's that word? Where you put yourself in a position and you just keep on repeating the same sort of mistakes. So being in a relationship with somebody, sometimes it's not necessarily you that it's fault, it's the other person, because they keep on, and if it initially keeps on happening as well, you're able to see the sequence and the pattern that's basically happening in that relationship. So that's why it's always good to have some sort of background knowledge, some sort of feedback from the previous partner and what they had gone through in order to get you where you are. And then obviously the large bits and pieces will come later. So when we are in a relationship to start off with, you don't necessarily need to do all the nitty-gritties or the finer details and stuff. That comes after. So that pretty much comes after, when you're a bit more comfortable in the relationship, when you guys get to know each other a little bit more, and when it all comes together, and basically you guys have some form of understanding, because that's how relationships are, that's how they're formed. So, and then you can tell them your deepest and darkest secrets then, because you know each other a little bit better and you're able to fathom what you both stand for, and then they understand you and you understand them. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to bring up past relationships in order to hurt each other. Remember that though, yeah? Because they're the two things that differentiate everything. So when we're in a relationship, we should always be looking in terms of trying to better what's actually going on and what we're trying to fathom. Guys, give me a second because I have somebody at the door. We're actually got somebody that's knocking on the door at the moment, and I think they're going to help us with this curtain situation because these curtains were supposed to be open, but I don't know. Let's just see, right? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm coming together. Oh, we're actually going live at the moment. So are you going to come to this? Oh, awesome. Yeah, we're just going one live. So we're live at the moment. So I've got two technicians that have just come in at the moment, and they're about to, these ones behind, so we can get the scenery. And they're actually going to help us with these curtains. And I think they're electrical, is that what's going on? So to open them, not to close them. Yeah, these ones here, are we able to do that? Look at this. This is all happening here live at the Crown Metropol. And look, here we are. There you go. They're able to open now. So there's a remote control. There we go. See guys, we're in Melbourne now. This is beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Have a lovely evening. Thank you. So basically guys, look, we're here. We're here in Melbourne and you're able to see such a beautiful scenery behind me. It looks like it's make-believe. It's crazy. So we are obviously here in Melbourne City at Crown Metropol, and I'm talking to you guys about relationships like we always do in love. It's amazing. So yeah, so basically part of being in a relationship and part of being with like someone is, you know, is so beautiful and magical, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to always know everything, every nitty-gritty detail, especially if you're just seeing the person as well, because we did have a conversation about this today with the girls and myself. So they're all out to dinner at the moment and I'm here doing a live, which is amazing. So yeah, so it really depends on the situation, but it also helps you in order to determine if you really want to be with this type of person for the rest of your life, or maybe, you know, for the next couple of, you know, maybe months or years, or, you know, it determines, those specific factors always determine your future influences on the relationship. And that's why I think it's so important, you know, and so amazing, you know, because you get to, you know, learn specific things and know what they're about and what type of person they are as well. Because when we first start going out with somebody, we're able to really understand them, and for them to give us some sort of background about themselves and their relationships really helps us determine if they're suited to us, or does it give us a reason to also determine whether or not we really want to be with them as well. Yeah, so these are all the types of things that, you know, really determine what type of person you want to be with and who you're actually in a relationship with, because you need to have some sort of background knowledge, and sometimes you don't know that person very well, so, you know, and it could be dangerous. So you've got to really be careful with who you get involved with a lot of the times, and you've got to really understand their patterns, because they're repeating patterns as well with relationships, you know, and especially when they're doing the same sort of thing. So it's like a repeating pattern, you know, hey, this person here has done this before with, you know, his previous, so why wouldn't he do it with me, you know? So all these types of things. Anyway, how is everybody anyway? You guys are all on there. Hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining me on Dee Love Talk Mondays. As you can see, for whoever has just joined us, we are live from Crown Metropol in Melbourne City. And it's so beautiful. Look, can you see what's going on out there, guys? It's beautiful. Heaps of traffic as well. It's gorgeous. And it's not as busy at the moment, but I think tonight, later on tonight, the city will be getting a lot busier and things will be happening. I thought tonight was a perfect time for us to do our gorgeous live, because it is Australia Day long weekend here in Melbourne. And I thought, what better time? Yes, it is gorgeous, isn't it? It's beautiful. And I thought, what better time, you know, than having my What Dee Thinkers online and getting them involved with what's going on in Melbourne City. What is everybody up to tonight anyway? Let me know. I'll be here listening to you gorgeous ones as well. Yes, The view is gorgeous. It's one of the lofts, Libby, actually. It's beautiful. It was given to us here at What Dee Thinks. Isn't it gorgeous? It's beautiful. So what better day to actually be live at the Crown Metropol here. It's fantastic. So tonight we have massive events in Melbourne, all around Melbourne, because obviously it is the eve of Australia Day. I might be going out later for some, what time is it at the moment? I've already had dinner, so maybe some drinks with friends. What is everyone doing tonight? And yes, cruising the town, it's unbelievable at the moment. Also, just to let you guys know, I'm not sure if you all know, we do have a YouTube channel as well. It's What Dee Thinks, obviously. So please subscribe and like it. We really appreciate you guys, and we're very grateful for everything, especially all the love and support. You guys rock. I love you so much. And what else do I have to tell you? We've got another Dee Talk, obviously, this Thursday. Yes, we do. This Thursday. Is today Monday? I'm losing my days because it's been so busy. It's crazy, isn't it? Yes, on Thursday, another Dee Talk live. Also, we do have new little segments coming through that I will update everybody about. And we also are going to possibly have a Dee Talk live where people are going to be able to ask me questions. So not me actually asking you questions, to ask me questions to a degree, right? So for those thinking that they can ask whatever they want. Anyway, so on tonight's topic, I believe and I strongly advise people to get some sort of knowledge on the situation that they're getting into with someone in a relationship, because some sort of background needs to be known. It's something very important, especially getting into a new relationship and not knowing the person, because you don't know. You might even be putting yourself in danger as well. That's another thing that many people have said. And also, obviously, things will come up later and you'll be able to determine if you really want to be with that person as well. But yes, not everything needs to be known firsthand, but eventually, yes, it does. It does, it does, it does. I hope everybody is doing amazingly. I love you all so much. Thank you to everybody for joining me tonight for a fabulous What Dee Thinks in Melbourne City at the Crown Metropol. Thank you guys, Crown Metropol, you rock. They're amazing. So hospitable. I even got technicians in here to fix these curtains, which is hilarious. There you go, is live just for you guys. As I say, we do these splendidly and with so much love and so much passion and light, helping everybody out there. I love you guys. I hope you have a magnificent long weekend. Take care of each other. Be safe. And I will see you guys for Thursday Dee Talk Live. Love you so much. Many kisses. One more view. Look at the view. It's really gorgeous. Look at it. It's just beautiful. And it's very, very quiet. Look how nice and relaxing it is. It's beautiful. Love you guys so much. So much love. Bye, everybody.